Your name is?
Jessica Maldonado.
And where were you and what were you on 9/11, the day of the 9/11 attacks?
I was an EMT in New York City. My office was from the Bronx, New York, and I witnessed everything that day. I was on duty that day. And what happened that day was a lot of confusion, a lot of hurt. It was just, it was horrible.
It wasn't what they told us.
It was not what they told us. It was not what was on the media. It was totally opposite.
Totally opposite.
A lot of the stuff that I witnessed was not, was covered by the media. It was not shown. One of the things that I saw was we were helping the firefighters put out a fire 2 blocks away from the buildings. And a bomb squad came and they told us not to go in that block. And we were all like, okay, why? Why won't we go in that block? And we, stood back. As soon as we stood back from that block, the cars were just exploding, just coming up. Just
individual, like
yes.
Each one had bombs in them.
I don't know if it was bombs, but they were exploding up.
Wow.
It looked like someone put bombs under them or something was in it. But how did the bomb squad know to tell us to move away from them,
exactly.
even before we were going into that block?
Wow.
Yeah.
How many people witnessed this with you?
It was quite a few. It was a group of us. It was at least 10, 15 of us.
And they took pictures?
Yes. They took pictures of the surroundings. They took pictures of a lot of the flames, a lot of the burning building. Right before one of the buildings came down, they took pictures of that. We took pictures with the disposable cameras that we had in our rigs. And we always have a crash kit in each of the in the rigs. And that night, when we were all home or wherever we were at, we got a phone call from our superiors telling us to hand over the disposable cameras. Government officials wanted the cameras. They did not want us to develop any of the pictures that we had. But we kept them. We all have pictures.
God bless you. That experience, that affected you to the point you actually quit? What happened after?
I did. I quit. I didn't go back to the service. I mean, it wasn't that exactly that made me quit, but it opened my eyes to a lot of the stuff that we see in the media, a lot of the things that the government talks about. The truth, you have to look for the truth. Don't believe what they tell you. Just don't believe what you see out there. You have to see it for yourself.
God bless you. Where do you go to get your news now? What do you do?
Now, sometimes I read up on it, sometimes I just watch the TV, but I don't do much of that. Unless I see it for myself, because I know what they're doing.
I'm trying to. What else? Is there anything else about that day that we should be aware of that have not been told?
A lot of the charities people gave money to. A lot of the like Red Cross and all that. They helped, but not enough. They were just, I mean, the firefighters needed so much help. They still need help. The NYPD still needs help. Sydney still needs help. Why are their funds being cut?
From this experience, who do you think is really responsible for the attacks of 9/11?
I think the government knew all along. The government knew. I'm not too sure who. Like I said, I don't know who to believe, but I know there's something out there that they're not telling us. They're not.
God bless you. I mean, really, for everything you went through and being able to go ahead and still speak the truth, not be afraid to do that, because that's super important. I mean, you're an eyewitness to history. You are a part of it, and listen, and what you have is golden. It should be heard. I want to thank you very much.
Thank you.
And
thank you for your stand.
Thank you. God bless.